Dr. Browning, here we go. Statement. It's normal to feel a variety of emotions during this current time of crisis. Myth or fact? Please explain.
Fact. Absolutely. As we said all throughout, this is an unprecedented situation. It is unsettling emotionally, and we are going to experience that emotionally with a range of emotions: sadness, guilt, hurt, regret. We're going to experience it physically, as you had mentioned. Sometimes that manifests in our bodies physically with upset stomach, headaches, neck tension, muscle aches, things of that nature. So if you start to feel those things, recognize that, listen to your body, and understand that like any pain, that means that something needs to be addressed. And so understand that this is how your body's responding, and let's do something to address it.
Excellent. Thank you. Here we go. Next statement. Here we go, Katie. Myth or fact? One can never find a positive takeaway from a negative situation. Myth or fact?
Myth.
Please explain.
So this goes back to my lovely idea of dialectical behavioral therapy, where rarely are things all or nothing. We try and find the and. So even in the most terrible of situations, seemingly, there's always an and. I'll give an example from my personal life. I have had raccoons who have been coming into my attic for the past 2 months. And it seems,
squirrels, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been fun. And it makes me infuriated. It's very stressful. So looking at the situation, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I have raccoons in my attic. Woe is me. How come our house? And I take that step back and say, and I have a house that I don't have to worry about where am I sleeping. It's in a very safe neighborhood. I have the means to hire people to get these darn raccoons out of my house and to rebuild my roof and clean things. And my husband and I are building up our distress tolerance. And I've been sitting with my desire to maybe buy a pellet gun, it's as much as it has been stressful, it has allowed a lot of growth, and I could hold my emotional response.
Excellent. Here we go. I'll take this one. Thank you, Katie. Next statement here. I'll take this one. It's important to practice self-care. That is a fact, 100% from a lifestyle standpoint. We can hit you with a couple quick things. Number one, keep a routine. Sleep 7 to 9 hours a night. Nutrition, you can deal with times of stress by eating complex carbohydrates found in fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and beans, and those kind of things. Exercise, move your body. Moving your body, just even any ounce of movement is better than no movement at all. And then lastly, drink water, socialize, and keep those virtual connections going on. All right, so here we go. So self-care, yes, you can do it. Here we go. Dr. Browning, here's a statement. Here it is, myth or fact. Being personally inconvenienced can exacerbate crisis-related emotions. Myth or fact?
Fact.
Please explain.
We love comfort. We crave comfort. So being inconvenienced is unsettling to us. So it's a fact. But there's, like I said earlier, it has the tendency to push us out of our comfort zone. And as Katie was saying, we have control over our attitudes and behaviors. We can do something about it. We can initially be irritated, but then we can do something about it.
Excellent. Here we go. I like this one. Here you go, Katie. Here's a statement. Myth or fact. Personal goal attainment must stop in times of crisis. Myth or fact?
Total myth.
Please explain.
So, I actually find that when our lives are kind of in crisis and we are disrupted, it takes away maybe some of the ancillary stuff that was distracting us. And we can kind of focus on maybe some of the real stuff, the core stuff. I have a couple people I'm working with who have echoed that sentiment, and we've been able to do a lot of really important work and really deep-seated family dynamics, fusion to really old thoughts, and it allows that space to say, hey, you don't have to feel any certain way right now. And so if you're not going anywhere and you can't go into work the same way and you have this space, well, let's have more therapy. Let's open this up and hold it and just kind of see what it looks like. So then you're not having to do all this and then, go right to your job or go right to a family party and see those same individuals. So I say absolutely It's that's a myth, yeah.
Thank you. And we'll do this last one for Dr. Browning. I thought I was going to take it, Dr. Browning, but I was like, nah, I'm going to give this to you. Here you go. I like this one. And this is, I'm tossing you a lob ball on this one. That's why, but it's all good.
Okay.
But I want your answer because your answer is probably going to be way more eloquent than mine is. Here we go. There is value in practicing gratitude and enjoying the little things. Myth or fact?
Absolutely a fact.
Please explain.
Gratitude is one of the greatest, most powerful emotions that we can have. Despite everything that's going on, we are blessed. Whether it's health, family, as Katie said, security, roof over our head. We need to be grateful for the things that we do have, and we need to spend more time on those. I think our minds naturally take us to the things that are more negative and disconcerting. It's just the way that our minds operate, that we tend to dwell on the things that are negative. We tend to dwell on inconveniences, as you mentioned. We tend to spend time on being mistreated or factors that aren't going our way. But we need to take time to consider the things that we do have that are going our way, that are worthwhile, that are beneficial. It has the potential to change our attitudes and our dispositions. And it's a very, very powerful emotion that needs more attention.
Excellent. Thank you. There you guys go. Myth or fact. So we got about 5 minutes left.